Hello, and welcome everybody to another session of Basic Fantasy. I will never not be that meme where it goes, veteran streamer, when do I stop forgetting to unmute myself? And then it's just the veteran streamer holding up a finger, speaking, even though they're still muted. Anyway, hi, welcome everybody. Tonight's going to be another episode of Basic Fantasy. I know the last couple haven't really gone up on YouTube yet, and that is because I am trying to work on editing skills, but I'm bad at it, so we just might get another couple of episodes that are just straight uploads, like normal. Anyway, I have started uploading on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so if you want to check those out, those are a thing. Same username as on Twitch, ThePaladinBelle. But other than that, we're going to be starting off with a new player tonight and 2 returning players. We are going to be playing a session of the Basic Fantasy role-playing game created by Chris Gonerman. Again, not affiliated with Mr. Gonerman in any way. I just really like shilling for his game because it's fucking awesome. And totally free. So, yeah, there's a thing. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to our table area so that we can meet our players.
I'm going to go into the rank system of this game.
Hello! Welcome to the table. I'm going to have each of you kind of go around and introduce yourself and your characters. First, I'm going to go and turn down that fucking RuneScape music because I have it turned up way too high.
Are we supposed to be able to hear the RuneScape music?
No, you're not. Not unless you're watching a stream.
I'm not.
Okay. Then no. If you would like, I can send you a link to the RuneScape music, but other than that, no. You're not supposed to you're not usually able to hear it. But yeah, welcome everybody, and welcome to tonight's game. I will hydrate. I have a very large cup of water next to me, so I will.
Are you drinking out of it right now?
I mean, not right this very second. I did right before I spoke, but you know.
Good. Sorry, I was on BRB because I needed to grab like literally 2 layers of socks.
No, I understand. It's fucking cold where you are.
It's cold. I'm suffering.
I need to put that redeem on a fucking cooldown.
How could you? Keep sipping, bitch.
Keep sipping, bitch.
My wife, everybody. Speaking of, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, my beloved?
I'm Miss Huffy. I'm playing Augustine this time.
The big dorg.
Dog.
Yeah, Doge. Next up, Void, I want you to introduce yourself and your character, please.
What if I don't want to? Okay, hi, my name is, Void or Jester. You can call me either or. I go by its, or they, them. If you're a coward, don't be a coward. You can find me in your walls, or on Twitter, at blind knitting, all lowercase, one word.
It'll be in the description.
Yeah, maybe it'll actually be in the description. I have a blue sky that I keep forgetting to grab the link for. Maybe I'll give it to Belle before she posts this. Tonight, I'm playing a half giant who goes by Mina. Is a necromancer who is blind but sees through the astral. In order to make up for that, I have a dog, a polar bear.
It's a weird dog. It's a weird looking dog.
I have a polar bear that sees things for me. And today I'm getting closer and closer to your screen.
Yeah.
That's it.
But your Twitter handle is always in the description because you're one of my artists, and I have all of my artists credited down below. So.
Damn, I can't believe no one's contacting me to do art. SMH.
Hey, do art.
What?
Do art.
I mean, that is what I put on the box. I tossed the microphone to Iris. Hi,
I push it off the box.
Oh,
I stand
okay.
on the box.
Okay, I could have gotten off of
Is
the
that
box.
because you're short?
Yes.
Is that why you're
Short.
stepping up?
Hi, I'm Iris. I'll be playing a dwarf named Glinda Ironbrow, and I need all the height I can get because I'm dealing with a half giant, a giant bear, and a giant dog. I also have a pony named Clippy Claw.
Quite that tall. How tall is
What?
How tall
I
is
am-
Augustine?
Like, pretty tall for a dog.
That's true. And then comparatively, how tall is Gilda?
4'6".
So
Yeah,
on the taller end of dwarves.
Almost 2 feet taller.
I'm 14 feet tall.
So
Wow.
big old bitch.
I'm the biggest bitch.
And so I didn't give a recap of what happened in our mini session. I was gonna, but I wanted you to be here to tell me how traumatizing it was. Iris and Void went through a mini session, like a session 0, last night, in order to kind of get their characters leveled completely and make sure both of them were ready for tonight's session. And within that, they went into one of my favorite intro dungeons, Castle Mistamere, and had a run-in with the wizard Bargle. This wizard then proceeded to hold person, both of them. They both failed the saving throw, and then murdered Void's character's sister.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. First adventure ever. Thought it could be fun.
Sister dies immediately.
Yeah. Hey, at least you got to see the death progression with your astral sight.
Yeah?
I guess. Is that really a win, though? Are we counting that as a win here?
Don't worry, you can also see it through the eyes of your bear as well.
You
I
could.
don't think-
Yes.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Now, here's the mechanics thing. I don't think I can see through his eyeballs, because he is just a polar bear.
Not
He
not unless you're a druid, in which case you can. But
He just alerts me to danger, like a regular service dog.
yeah, except he's a big fucking service bear. But yeah, so
Service bear.
you made your way upon your sister's instruction to the town of Ur. Ur being one of the towns in the southmost area of the continent of ooh, my internet is fucking chugging, isn't it? In the southmost part of the continent of Tyr, and yeah, so you guys made your way to the down to the village and are dropped your sister's corpse off with the parish head in the castle of Jaina in Ur, and now you are in the tavern.
In the tavern.
Did we drop its sister off at the bed,
Yeah.
breakfast, and barrow down the road?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's essentially.
Nice.
Also in the May session that was not recorded was like the death happened and immediately I was like, all right, funeral rites, I guess.
Yeah.
And immediately just on it.
Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. Immediately
What?
went to burn the body, and then the ghost was like, no.
Imagine you go to send your sister off properly, and your sister then proceeds to argue with you after being killed.
Yeah, as a spirit.
Wouldn't be me.
Me, okay, it's time, send her off respectfully. And then she goes, wait, stop.
Wait,
Stop
no,
it.
don't do that.
Stop killing me a second time.
Don't you dare.
You know how full my agenda is? I have so much work to get done this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be more than a week before you can resurrect. Before you can cast the resurrection spell. That diamond that you need costs 10 grand.
Look, it's enough time to go through at least half the stages of grief, okay?
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pan over to the tavern. It didn't immediately go to the thing that I wanted it to. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
There we go. Now we can see the tavern. Welcome, Crow.
Oh,
Hello, dear.
But yeah, we are within the tavern in the village of Ur.
hey DM.
Yes.
Iris isn't here. Iris isn't on the street.
You are correct. You are correct. I can fix that though.
Is Iris actually here? I didn't hear her response either.
Huh?
Okay,
No,
hi.
No, she's here. She's here.
I'm a few arrows short of a full quiver.
Yes, you are. You're also gigantic on the screen now.
Yeah. Who's tiny now?
You now, because I've
not you.
made you tiny. I see a big person and a bear, and I'm interested. I love the chat. I love our chat. It's great.
Hell yeah.
Maybe if you play basic, you'll get to meet the bear one day.
Well, Crow does play basic.
One day you might be able to meet the bear.
Crow plays Greg.
Ah, shit, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh wow, old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
I hear he's famous.
I hear he drinks Bailey's from a shoe.
So I hear.
Okay, so we pan in on the tavern itself. The hustle and bustle of different adventuring parties kind of having discussions about like whether or not they're going to be able to, do certain quests, and Augustine, what is Augustine doing while in the tavern?
Oh, I think the moment Augustine sees a bear, she's gonna want to try making best friends with the bear.
Okay.
God, I like to imagine walking into the bar, tired and like emotionally kind of burnt. Just the dog running up to the bear.
Yeah,
so-
the minute you find a table large enough to seat you, and you see like one of these like halfling servers kind of come over and give you a big fucking chair, and then kind of run off, and then Augustine.
Yeah. So essentially what you see is Augustine like run up to your bear, and do like a little place dance, and they'll be like, "You want to be best friends?"
I think it. I think he's like sitting on the ground, like probably knocked a chair over, and he's just staring at you. I think with his head tilted.
It's a big fucking dog. So
He's just staring at you.
You were gonna say something, Bill, yeah?
so the other thing is there's also a pony in the bar.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's interesting too. But I think Augustine will see this as a big dog,
Okay.
and we'll try to be best friends.
I think.
Go
ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say like she to like try to gauge his interest. She'd like boop him and then take a few steps back to see if he'd chase.
Does the bear give chase to the big dog that is trying to play?
You know, he's been through a lot. I think he deserves a little bit of playtime. I think he would look to Mina. He's technically on duty, and she just like gives a big sigh and says, "Go on."
Yeah,
And
the bear follows you.
I like
very
to
Hell
imagine
yeah.
the crowd fucking shaking just a little as this huge ass polar bear is now chasing after you.
Yeah, and so because there are what has seemed to be two giant dogs, the third dog in the bar begins to chase.
Oh hell yeah!
Uh,
Who's this little mushroom pup?
he's a mushroom dog. He technically belongs to the he belongs to the vampire up here.
Is this one called Shroompi?
Yes.
I see. I feel like I remember hearing a mention of these creatures being under the catalyst thing being important, but I don't think Augustine actually registered what that means.
So these
yeah, we're gonna be best friends.
these dogs, the mushroom dogs, they typically are born and raised in the Five Farthings, in the gnome territories. They're known as gnome
so they're-
dogs.
Gotcha. So they're like a kind of a common dog. Then.
Yeah, they are a common breed of dog.
Awesome. Cool. We're all gonna be best friends.
Yeah, so there are these three giant. There's a giant dog, a slightly less giant dog, and a regular-sized dog with a mushroom on its head, all kind of playing in the center of the bar. And the group of two that had come in with the giant bear, you guys. So, would you have been like looking at like getting work or anything like that, or are you more just kind of coming in and sitting down immediately? Or are you maybe looking for answers as to how to find the asshole who killed your sister?
I think a bit of column A, a bit of column B. I think a bit of sitting down, but not before like. If there's like a job paper for the like.
Yeah, there's
paper for the
there's a quest board, essentially right up by the bar. In like this general direction up here, there'd be like a quest board attached to the bar, but other than that, typically, you know, you can ask around. There is a bartender. There was a halfling that came up and brought you your chair. You can ask pretty much any of the NPCs. You could also ask the giant dog.
I think I'm gonna wait for the. Hold on. I also just got back to Inspire. I'm gonna switch my microphones.
Okay.
Alright. Let me open up the Roll20. Alright. I was hopeful for Leon to come back. Playtime over. Come here. Because if I take him back, that means he will.
Yeah. He runs back over here. Does Augustine follow?
Yeah.
You having fun there?
Yeah.
I think. What? I think I like picked up the drop paper. I think I'd show it over to her. Do you know anything about this job in particular?
This is to Augustine?
Yep.
Yes.
She's gonna look really hard at the paper. and go, yeah, sure.
Augustine, so you have signed up for this. This was
Yeah.
your
I think I'm the only one that signed up for this one
yeah,
on the
yeah.
board.
So
anyway. It's probably got a paw print on it.
yeah, it's got a paw. So that's the only thing about it you recognize currently.
Yeah.
That's me. Your companion read this to you and essentially said, "Hey, someone is kidnapping people and taking them into the woods. They need someone to go fetch them." And I think that was the word that caught you.
Yeah, this is the fetch. Yeah, I know this one. This is an easy one.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I think I look over to Gilda with a slightly raised eyebrow.
Gilda shrugs. Gilda's just been watching this entire scene happen, waiting for things to calm down so she can finally go over to the bar and get a drink.
Okay. If you would like to, you absolutely can.
Yeah. Yeah, Gilda's gonna motion the giant, gonna be like, I'm gonna leave you here with the, well, whatever's going on over there, and I'm gonna go get myself a little something to,
Before we go on another job.
I don't know about doing no jobs. I'm just focused on this right now.
So
I mean, it's
Gilda,
saving a bunch of kids that got kidnapped by the guy who killed my sister, I think.
Yeah, and that guy just played. No offense, but that guy just played your sister like he was a piñata at a birthday party. So I'm gonna need some liquid courage before I try to run him down again.
So
Oh,
Gilda,
you scared of fetch?
Gilda, with your accent, you hear from the back, "Oi!" And as you hear that, you see a group of about 12 Felmore dwarves look you dead in the face and go, "What are you, scared?"
You scared of fetch?
I don't think that's the thing. I don't think it's the. I look at Alex. I don't think it's the.
Yeah.
I don't think it's.
Yeah, you're scared of fetch.
I look over to them. Buddy, if you just seen what I just seen coming from around them parts, you'd be wanting a drink too, just cause.
So, one thing that you also see at the bar between two Felmore dwarves is King Felmore.
Don't I live in? Wait.
Okay, so what does he look like? Like, what is he dressed in?
King Felmore is dressed in like he's got a set of chainmail that has a very clear line of mithril on the ends of the sleeves. Like the rest of it is steel, but he's got like you can tell that he's royalty because it looks prettier than the rest of his men. They're passing through town. When this guy came in, he had a big fucking stick that he was walking around with.
You said a stick. Does he still have it?
No, it is currently set up by the door in a little umbrella holder. He looks over to the giant dog, will literally pull out another stick out of a bag and throw it across the bar.
Okay, so I think her approach is going to be a little bit different than what he might be expecting. So as he's like getting a stick ready or something, she's gonna like go in and steal his coin purse and then go like a few feet away and wait and see if his like entourage should do anything about it.
You see, not his entourage, but he stands up.
Yeah.
And he clicks his heels together and goes, "Do you really want to do this?"
She's gonna go around the table and like, can't catch me.
So he has haste right now.
Oh shit. Well, I can move 46, and I also have the jump thing.
Yeah, he is literally keeping up with you on purpose, not catching you, but he's keeping up with you.
Go.
and then he'll like go, all right, give me the coin purse back, and I'll give you something to actually chase after.
She'll wait for a please. Like, she'll take a couple steps back and, like, look at him with a grin.
What kind of... And he goes, please give me the coin purse back.
There you go. Here you go.
He takes the coin purse, and you see him take out a stick and throw it as if to, like, let you chase after it. And then as you get to it, like, when it hits the wall, it reappears in his hand.
Holy shit. That's the coolest stick ever.
And he spins it, and he goes, this here's a spear of returning. You want it?
Yeah.
And he'll toss it to you.
Cool. She'll
And then
try to catch it.
as it gets like right into your hands, it disappears.
No, it's going into her jaws if she tries to catch it.
Yeah, you try to catch it and it disappears. Then he'll like walk it over to you and give it to you. And this time it won't disappear. He goes, if you throw it, it'll come back.
No throw, only take.
And he like will scratch your ears and then go back over here and go.
Where Gilda's been watching this whole time.
Yeah, Gilda, you literally just watched the literal king of the dwarves chase this giant dog around the bar, like for fun.
What is his name?
His name, I will get it for you. It's in the Discord. Lore
Now I have
important
2
terms.
magic spears.
You do have 2 magic spears. Lore and important terms. I forgot I didn't actually post that lore, so I will have to go to my other Discord that I actually have that lore written down.
That makes sense why I don't know his name. He doesn't exist.
He does exist. His name
He's
is
not even real.
King Geralt Felmore.
Oh yes, of course.
Well, I mean, Glenn is just gonna say, to what do I owe? To what do we owe the pleasure of running into, High King Felmore at this illustrious tavern?
He just kind of goes, well, I was headed toward Redden to have a conversation with an old friend, let's call him. And I needed to get drunk before I went.
Now that sounds like a king I can follow.
I hope so.
I've heard of these friends before. And she's gonna do the air quotes along with friends, and she's gonna say, it means he's married.
No, little dog. It means I'm gonna go punch an asshole in the face.
Oh, cool.
There's a dickhead in Reading who's calling himself the High Warden, and anyone who was still alive back when that title meant something, he knows that he was a pussy and ran away.
Ah.
Anyway, that's ancient history. I intend on heading that way for my yearly punch an angel in the face day. What are you doing down here?
Oh. Well, I gotta roleplay.
You got this.
Yeah, you've totally got this. Just
You just seen some shit.
Yeah,
on your
you
first ever
did.
fight, on your first ever adventure.
Literally just got out of the military, and now you watched your friend die.
There's a
Well,
barely
you
shit-
know, I served my time in the Frostfang cavalry divisions, and let me tell you, nothing of what I was taught was preparing me to see some necromancer just absolutely magic someone to death in like an instant, and there's nothing I could do about it. So I'm with you on that get drunk train, you know. But after that, probably gonna have to go find him and like stop him from kidnapping kids and that, you know.
Yeah, you see him pull a like hold his hand up, put 2 platinum pieces on the bar, and then grab 2 ales. And he goes, "Here, drink this. You'll need it."
Thank you.
Make a save against poison.
What?
Yeah.
The High King.
Well, isn't
What-
all booze poison?
Dwarves are resistant to
Yeah.
poison, and alcohol of this magnitude is even like harsh on the stomach of a dwarf.
Ooh, bad.
But you seem to have taken it with like a fucking champ. You drink down the whole thing, and the king will like laugh down his and go, "You got this. You'll be fine." You are, however, absolutely hammered.
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
Oh, gods, that's good.
Schmammered.
Oh. Let's go find us a necromancer.
I suggest rest
Wait.
first. If he did
You're
kill,
a nap.
if he did kill someone that you know, maybe a night's rest first. Then you can
Yes.
go on. And he'll like gesture to the barkeep and go, "The rest of that platinum, let that be to a room for this one and whoever she came with."
I feel like, it's like nods in his general direction. In the midst of trying to catch and keep Hellion from getting on more tables.
Sniff snorfing on the rest of the tables.
Sniff snorfing at, God, wherever the fuck, Augustine just
disappeared to.
yeah.
Where's a new friend?
Where did
He just-
Augustine disappear to? Let's find.
She's running around.
I was doing laps and now I'm in the middle.
Were you throwing the spear and then running over to catch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you walk over and Hellion just sniffs you again.
Sniff
Like
snorfs.
on this sniff, 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 sniff.
Yeah, she'll sniff right back. Sniff, 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 sniff.
I think Mina's just like watching all of this, and then just like resting her head on the table for like a second. Several things are occurring around her, and it's so many things.
You are, however,
your
getting
sibling.
a side eye from the vampire in the corner.
Yes, can I help you?
He does not respond. He just continues to give you just unhinged amounts of side eye.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? No, where is he?
Bombastic side-eye.
No, which one? Which one is he? Which one is he?
Him.
Are you sure? Are you sure
The
that's
one
not
with
who I
the
think
door.
it is? Are you
That
sure
is
it's not-
exactly
door.
who you think it is. That is exactly who you think it is.
Can I help you?
He'll like give you a nice big smile, and very visibly showing his fangs.
Yeah, I still stand there with like a hand on a hip.
I don't know. Can you?
Can I? I don't know. You seem to have an awful persistent stare, and I was figuring you wanted to say something.
I mean, it's not often we see Sigurd's folk in this town.
Well, I wasn't planning on coming here, but I'm here now. So usually people stare at me because for other reans. So I figured it was associated with that.
one of the reasons is because you're a barrow folk. Like people tend to be.
No,
they don't find you being a barrow folk a bad thing. They just
Oh, no,
tend
I
to
was
be very cautious.
I was assuming it was the necromancer thing. That's what I mean is assuming.
No.
It was,
Well, as soon as he smiled, you know he is an undead. So like you being a necromancer does not fuck with him at all. he's a
Yeah.
he's a fucking vampire.
Whoa, you're a necromancer. Sorry.
He goes,
Damn.
no, what I was staring at are all of the spirits that are following you around.
Ah, yes, they do that. They're with me all the time, every day. I think,
That one looks a lot like you do.
I think, visibly Mina stiffens. At that remark. Doesn't really
Glinda,
fit-
being
fit.
the ever helpful drunk, is gonna stumble over and be like, "Oh, that's because her sister's dead now,
Oh,
and we're gonna
is this a
kick the
recent?
necromancer in the
Is
ass."
this a recent development? He smiles again. Very visible teeth.
If I could bristle, I would. But Mina just nods and looks already very over this conversation.
Vampire sister,
You came to-
vampire sister.
You came to him.
I know. But he didn't expect the. Oh yeah, no, your sibling died. Wow, recently? Crazy.
And he just kind of goes,
Is it still warm?
"Oh yeah, no, actually he does. How warm is the corpse?"
Is there anything I could roll? 'Cause, like, I'm very torn between it's none of your business and just like talking about it.
Roll
Oh,
a
shit.
d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Oh, hold on. My laptop's right there. Where did you go?
No.
I want my computer to battery. I already lost a sister. I don't need to lose a computer.
Bites your computer.
Stop it. My wisdom. Okay. Oh, it's a +1. How nicely do I answer this? Incredibly.
Insensitive
Two.
fucking question.
That's a 20.
You can very cordially answer his question if you would like.
I
You,
feel
as a
like it's still-
necromancer, know that there are reasons behind why he would ask.
Because
Yeah.
he's thirsty.
I feel
No,
like
actually.
I feel like the knowledge of, oh yeah, there's reasons they're asking is also accompanied by a persistent I don't want to call it uncomfortable, but like a very stiff demeanor.
Mhm.
But that's not meant to be aggressive, if
Yeah.
that makes sense, you know. Yes, just barely, how long ago? Like,
It's
had
about
to
a
be, like,
day.
a day ago.
Oh, so still within time of resurrection for me. I could bring her back to life, though she'd be a vampire spawn.
I look around, specifically for her, because I feel in my, actually, I don't know, I want to get her, I want to gauge her wherever the fuck
so
she went.
one thing that you know as a spiritual medium and a necromancer, after the day that they died, spirits cannot communicate with you.
Fuck.
So you don't know.
I
You
think
do know
God-
that the god that you and your sister both worship is undead, and the holy symbol of that god is a vampire skull.
Wow.
But that's about as much as you know for now.
I feel like it's, God. It's a, well, I'd like to have my sister back. But as a vampire, like, it's not against anything, like, religiously.
Wouldn't that be a good thing religiously if it's a vampire
would.
skull?
It would be, I suppose. I think.
Wouldn't that be like? That'd be so much better for her job.
I think Foley looks around, realizes, oh, I look very stupid. The day has already passed.
Like she's sitting there, like she's, you can see her, and she's speaking, but there's no noise coming out of her mouth.
Can
Like,
you
she's
gauge
too
how
far into the
excitedly she's speaking?
The look on her face is either extreme excitement or terrified. One of the two, and you can't tell.
I think Fully, almost on like a knee reaction, looks to where she's presumably sitting and goes, "You look very stupid right now."
Uh, you see her go, like she makes this like what the fuck, and then she goes, "No, you."
You off.
I turn fully and point where she would be sitting. "No, you idiot."
The vampire just sitting here
Yeah,
watching
the
this.
vampire's just like, "I'm sorry. Who are you talking to?"
Hold on. I have a very important point to make. Just give me a second. I imagine it's like a long, like them pointing at each other with a "How dare you" expression.
Yeah, essentially.
Gwenda's still being here. Trunk is gonna whisper to the vampire. She can see her sister.
Oh, you're
It's
medium.
weird.
You're medium then.
Yes. I appreciate your offer. I will get back to you.
Understand
Is there
that
a
you
time?
3 days.
Is there a time? 3 days. I'll let you know in 3 days. There's so much going on. My sister just died a day ago. I'm still trying to figure everything out. And she's pointing at me and looking incredibly stupid right now. So, I'm going to go focus on this job thing and get back to you.
All right. Do be careful on the job. If you aren't back by 3 days, I can't resurrect her. Technically.
I think I squint very hard at the technically, but I'm not prodding into it. I think unless anything else in the conversation, I'm going to make my way back to the table, silently regretting the fact that I let my stupid "what the fuck are you looking at" get in my way once again.
The chip on your shoulder almost got you eaten by a vampire.
I feel like that's a fight she would have taken too. She would have lost it, but she would have
Oh
taken
yeah, you'd have. It would have been you and likely Augustine.
No,
Yeah,
the
actually, when you
hurricane's
were
here.
arguing with an empty chair, Augustine would have probably barked at the chair, like not knowing what you're arguing with, but like wanting to help.
I think walking back, I think I look back to where my sister is and goes, "See, even the dog thinks you're stupid."
So when you look back, your sister's not there anymore.
Okay, cool. Sure I'll see her around eventually.
Maybe, or maybe she passed on to
Maybe.
purgatory. You don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, maybe someone just buried the body.
Yep, because that'll happen if they get buried.
Listen, if someone buries the body, they're gonna have a very angry, Minotauri in their
It's
face.
giant.
The
in their
vampire
face.
burying the body.
Yeah.
He
Sorry.
should have taken my offer.
Well, no, because see, the technicality, the other way of resurrection that a vampire can do is vampires very specifically have this thing where they can put a drop of their blood into someone's mouth, bury the body, and the spirit will reincarnate. The body will change, but it'll be the same spirit.
Also, like out of character, like because he said vampire spawn, that's still probably not a great thing.
I
Yeah,
know.
no, it's not.
What is so cool? No.
I mean, I'm
Super
inevitably
cool and
not.
fun.
I'm inevitably not taking up that offer, by the way. Also, now that I feel like thinking about it as she sits down. Also, Mina uses all pronouns. I just happen to keep falling on sheep. Any pronouns. I think it's just like makes a note to herself to check up and make sure no one's buried the body.
Just,
Every night, it's like, oh, you're gonna go to bed? No, I have to make sure something first.
let's go make sure someone did not bury my sister's body. Yeah, no, absolutely. So yeah, you guys can, you guys get like a night of sleep, and then the next morning, what are you doing? You gonna head straight into the forest?
First thing I'm gonna do is groan as I'm having a hangover.
Dwarves can't get hangovers.
Fuck
Don't
yeah,
know
never mind.
hangover.
I'm so good at this game.
Before, I feel like I have everything I need on me at all times. Or by me at all times.
I'm gonna go out and check on Clippy Clop.
I'm gonna go check on... It
You're-
may seem very silly. I'm gonna go check on my sister.
You see,
Make sure no one's buried her.
you find that your sister is in fact underground. She's not under dirt, which would send her to purgatory, but she is underground in a tomb.
I think...
Vampire?
No, not a vampire tomb.
I think not seeing her at first is like incredibly stiff and ready to kill somebody. Like, no, she's not buried. She's like, fine.
One of the things that you would notice when you woke up the next morning is her just kind of booping your bear's snoot from the astral plane.
I think she breathes like the best sigh of relief she could ever breathe, ever. And it's like glazed back down, staring at the ceiling.
Just an existential crisis of her playing a prank on you by going through the floor so you couldn't see her yesterday.
Oh my
You
God.
thought I was dead.
Yeah,
But I
Jesus
wasn't.
Christ.
yeah, that's literally it was literally you thought I was gone, but I'm not.
I think she says out loud, "I'm going to kill you if you do that again. I swear."
You as you say that, she dips through the floor, so where you can see her dipping through the floor,
Oh my God! I throw
knowing you
something at-
can't touch her.
I throw something at the floor, like a small thing, at the floor where she went through.
Like a pillow.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
She goes back through the pillow, and she like mimes laughing at you.
Eat shit. Then I get up and I grab my shit and get out. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Augustine, what are you doing this morning?
I don't know. Hanging out, being
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, y'all
go.
y'all can get some breakfast and head on out.
I
Breakfast.
feel like I'm forever until I'm in the bar. Or just out. I feel like I'm gonna feel the eyes of a fucking vampire watching me, waiting for a fucking answer, like a goddamn tax collector.
Well, he does once again give you bombastic side eye.
I ignore him this time. I've learned my lesson.
As
Have
we pan in to the forest. I open up our new music. Okay, so you all find yourselves deep within the they call it the cursed forest. The barrow folk in your party, however, would know this as the Forest of Albion.
Wait a sec.
Mhm.
Wouldn't I know the town of Ur as like the town of Arthur?
You would. You, as a
What?
dwarf, would know that.
Would I know that he's going to like? Would I know the ghost he's going to punch too? Because I made that connection out of character.
The angel, yes, you would know
Yeah.
that he is going to go punch High Warden, the High Warden.
I wouldn't Tristan.
No, that's High Minstrel Tristan. High Warden
Oh.
Lancelot.
Oh yeah, true, Lancelot. Yeah, makes sense.
Tristan's the good guy.
But Tristan's the guy that ran away, so I was
Yeah.
like,
Tristan's the one that. So Tristan was told to run.
yeah.
Lancelot stabbed Arthur in the back and ran away. But
Lancelot's the person
most-
I'm gonna try to kill.
But most of the common people don't know that.
But I do.
Yeah, the dwarvish people are taught that in their history, is that
We hold grudges.
3 out of the 4 knights of Reading are cowards, and the other one was told to be a coward.
Be a coward.
Be a coward. Save 15% or more off car insurance.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, so we pan in on the Cursed Forest, the Forest of Albion. where, as you kind of walk within this forest, you see that the normally lush trees of the outer forest become gnarled and entwined in evil-looking, like, knotted roots and vines and thorn bushes. What are you doing as you kind of follow the trail?
Something cursed happened here.
What has happened?
What has happened here? I'd like to do a perceive, a listen.
Okay.
Listen check. A listen, if you will. I also do one for Hellion.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you trying to perceive specifically?
If there's anything waiting to ambush us out here,
Okay.
I've learned from the last time.
Yes, and nothing on you, and nothing for Hellion.
Well, Hellion was the first one, I was the second one, but yeah,
Yeah, no,
same thing.
Linda's just
Not-
gonna
not
stare
from
at
what
the
you can-
trees.
not from what you can tell. So you can't really tell if there's anything gonna ambush you. Around you is this dense forest full of gnarled, knotted trees. Within the treetops, you can see large webbing, perhaps, maybe. And to the right, you see a pathway that leads to a currently decrepit stone building of some kind.
Yippee!
Okay, alright. Hellion is going to approach, so Augustine isn't up there by herself.
Okay.
Wants to
Augustine.
sniff the door.
Okay. So Augustine, what is your dexterity modifier? Or no, your wisdom modifier.
2.
Okay, so what I want you to do is put a 30 in the thief abilities under listen. And then roll me a
And then you want
listen
me to
check.
roll it?
Yeah.
100, so 0 successes.
So you don't seem to hear anything. It doesn't seem dangerous to you.
It's less hearing. I want to sniff. I want to see
Well,
what's
yeah,
over here.
well-
What does it smell like?
Listen is what we're using as a stand-in for like perception. It smells like blood.
Oh. Gross.
Okay. Does anyone else approach and or try and enter the door?
Can Hellion, with his big meaty claws, try to open the door?
Hellion may attempt to open the door, yes.
What do I need to roll
It's gonna
for
be
that?
very loud. Well, as a giant fucking bear, and this door being made of old broken wood, he doesn't have to roll. He can literally just push it down.
Yeah, I think he gets up on like the back two legs, and just like goes to push it open, and then it does not expect it to completely fall down.
Yeah, it absolutely falls down, and inside you can see cultists.
Oh boy.
Friends.
And
They
very
only see, like,
suddenly,
friends.
cultists. Yeah, they hear the door slam, all of them turn, and immediately see a fucking bear.
Yeah, their house is getting raided by a bear. What are they going to do about it? There are no other exits.
Roll
You see-
initiative, everybody. 1d20 plus your dex mod.
I'm rolling Hellion first, because he rolls. Why does he roll so much better than me? I have no fucking idea. He's just gifted.
Wow.
God. Also, during the solo session, my Dragon Boy Theodore made a cameo.
He
and
did.
then the vampire makes a cameo in the next session.
The vampire was side-eyeing you because of what happened with Theodore.
Oh man. Theodore probably did go, hey, there's this big scary ass giant that just came in, looked very pissy.
Yeah.
I'm scared. What the fuck?
You do need to roll for Clip Clop as well, Iris.
Baby
All right,
girl.
Clippy Clop.
God, I love that. Fucking. Nima's first impression is you scared my closest friend. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You are about
Clippy
to
Clop is
become
a
lunch.
god at rolling.
Okay, so what did Hellion roll?
He got 13.
And what did Nina roll?
I keep hearing Nina. This is crazy. 15.
And what
I've
about
made enemies with a vampire.
and Augustine? What did you roll?
Natural 20, total 21.
All right. Iris, what did you roll for Gilda?
A 9.
And for Clip Clop.
A 19 plus 3, so a 22.
Okay. So Clip Clop goes first.
Clippy Clop's so good at being roly-poly.
Right
Okay.
now, Hellion is 14 feet right now because he is on his hind legs right now.
Yeah, he's a 14-foot fucking bear. He's also in the way of the door.
He's in the way of the door.
I will,
He will, like-
allow him to move in forward, before
Oh,
so that
thank you.
everybody before initiative.
So like right here.
So he can walk on the like vines and shit, if you want him to.
I want to leave just enough room for people to get in here.
Yeah, I'll let you guys kind of get inside, if you would like before initiative.
Okay.
Baby, you go. I'll fill in whatever space is left. Get you and Flip Flop in first.
Clippy Clop and us around our vines. Your vines.
Okay.
I am manning the door, I guess, or what used to be a door.
Yeah, the doorway.
You're standing on the door.
I'm standing on the door.
So, you hear as you burst down the door, the knoll all the way to the back, kind of go, "They cannot stop the ritual now. Kill them before they interfere." And now initiative starts. Clip Clop is up first.
Flip Flop.
Clippy Clop don't
What did you
take
clip?
no.
Oh, I see.
How do I unclip my
Damn.
Clippy Clop from me?
I'll do it. Ungroup. There you go.
Yippee. Clippy Clop is gonna go run up to a. Is that a snake?
Nope. That, which
I thought I
one?
zoomed in.
What?
The thingy in front of the other thingies.
So this right
Is that-
here?
Is that dog?
Yeah, that is a hellhound.
Okay, Clippy Clop don't like other animals that are evil. So
Okay.
Clippy Clop gonna run up. Clippy Clop gonna run up to this animal.
Just about to beat the shit out of a hellhound.
Yep. And Clippy Clop gonna use what? If it's a hellhound,
Yeah.
it must be kick. It must be the kick.
Okay. So Clip Clop is gonna drop kick the hellhound. A 19
Drop
will
kick
hit.
the hellhound.
Go ahead
That's
and roll
because Clippy
damage.
Clop is goaded.
All right, you deal 6 points of damage to the hellhound.
And he does it as we discussed.
Yep, the Godzilla drop kick.
He sort of just like levitates towards that hellhound, both back feet up, and just smacks him with him. And then he
Alright.
returns to normal and huffs in a,
yeah.
yeah, I just kicked your shit.
It's just a.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Augustine, you're up first, or you're up next.
Lovely. I think Augustine is going to try to use her Spear of Leaping to get between this candelabra and the wall and try to kick the candelabra onto these two if she can.
You absolutely can. It's not currently lit. It's just candles.
Yeah, still whacking them with something.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me a strength check. So 1d20 plus your strength
Sure.
modifier.
Let's see. Okay. 3.
So it takes some considerable effort, more than you would have thought it would, because the candelabras are bolted to the wall.
Yeah.
But I will not make it where that was a waste of a turn, because you could not do the thing you wanted to do. So what would you like to do instead?
Well, I guess she'll get up to here and then smack this one, not the Hellhound, the cultist.
Okay, so you can smack the knoll.
Yeah. Let's see. Bunk. Would that be a? Why is that only a +1? That should be a +2. So 13.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Sick. That'll be 11 damage as she stabs and I think the 1d2 is from martial arts, so that's also kind of a kick.
All right. So you are able to kick this thing right in the chest after you stab it, and you take a sizable chunk out of this thing's health. Up next, I believe, are the cultists. So this gnoll is going to take a swipe at you with his scimitar.
Who is you?
You, the one who just stabbed.
The
him.
one who asked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, there are 2 hellhounds, so it's worth asking.
It's the gnoll that just got stabbed.
Yeah, there's 2. Oh, okay. You keep saying knoll. Are these gnolls? I can't tell.
Yeah, the cultists are gnolls. If you zoom
Okay,
in, you should be
I
able
just
to
thought they
see.
were cultists and like a hood or something. But yeah, those are dog people.
Those are hyena ears.
Or I guess they're not even dogs. Hyenas are like something different, right?
Does a 15 hit? Yes, they are. Does a 15 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
All right. You take 4 points of slashing damage from this first gnoll, as the first turn of this gnoll comes up, and he begins to cast a spell, not toward any of you, but toward the altar, and the book in front of him begins to glow.
Uh-oh.
And then the hellhound that got kicked in the face is going to attack Clip Clop.
Well, too bad that the Hellhound is stupid.
Get dunked on.
Does Clip 5 hit Clip Clop's AC?
Nope.
Alrighty. This gnoll is going to move forward and also attack Clip Clop. Does an 18 hit Clip Clop's AC?
Yes.
Clip Clop takes 2 points of slashing damage.
Uh-oh. Light up. Light up.
I got it.
It doesn't light up for me.
I've noticed. It's weird. And then this hellhound is going to attempt to bite Augustine.
Hey. No bites.
Does an 18 hit your AC?
Yes, it does.
You take 7 points of piercing damage from the hellhound's bite.
Okie dokie.
All right. Next up is the half giant.
Huh?
It is your turn, Jess.
All right. Well, 45. I can't.
Throw the bear.
You think I can throw him?
Yeah, you're big.
Yes, the wizard, the magic user can totally throw a bear.
Can I move through his
You have an
space?
axe.
Yeah, you can. That's just a stand-in at the moment.
Could someone hold this for me?
Yeah,
Yes. Let me grab. I got you.
Thank you. You're the best. All right. I'm going to cast a magic, a spell.
okay.
Oh god.
Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
That's one of Iris's favorite things.
Shadows of Money Gang.
It's really good. I like it a lot too.
You are listening to 104 Real Dwarf Radio.
Okay, that's fuck. That's like 10. That's like 10 feet. That's not gonna do anything for me.
Spells like the light spell, continual light, things of that nature, can be used to blind people. Just so you're aware.
Oh, that's not what I was looking at. I was looking at call poltergeist, and I was gonna have the poltergeist fuck up their little stupid little spell circle. But I'm not close enough. So I
Okay.
can't do that. So
This is why I always advise buying ranged weapons.
man, listen, look at me in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just take my turn to get up close to the
Yeah, you can
combat?
absolutely double move.
Hi, I'm here to look imposing. That's could I do like do an intimidate?
So
Or
what's gonna
something.
happen is I'm going to roll a morale check because one of the cultists is like dying, and the two hellhounds have more self-preservation than these cultists do.
And this big half giant just
Wise choice.
stomped up.
So what you guys see is the two hellhounds kind of look at one another, and then look at the cultists, and then what appears to be like begin to breathe fire below them as portals to the hells open and they sink back inside.
Hey yo, nice.
I call them. I say good dogs as they go into the ground.
As you say that, you see all three of the Knoll's ears perk up.
You also see
Oh, yeah?
Augustine perk up.
Oh my god. In the back, Hellion's ears perk up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hellion, Hellion is in fact next. I do believe Hellion has more movement than you do.
No, he doesn't. He has less than I do.
He shouldn't. He should definitely have more.
He has 30. I have 35.
I should have changed that. He's supposed to have 60. 30
Yeah, well,
is
if
the
he had-
default.
Well, if he has 60, then oh boy, howdy, he is
Yeah,
storming in here.
He's supposed to have a lot more because he's a fucking bear.
He's
Would
in
you
here.
say a bear is fast?
Bears are incredibly fast.
I don't know. I feel like I could outrun a bear.
Bears
like
can
to
run up to
know-
60 miles an hour.
You not outrun a bear.
I would like to hug this little guy
Okay, go
With
ahead
my
and
big
roll me an
bear-
attack roll.
with his big oh, wrong character sheet. Mina does not have a hug attack. I rolled damage
Should.
instead of the attack. Shit. It's you. That's alright. Not everyone's a winner.
Sorry, I was tabbed over. What did you roll?
I accidentally rolled
Ooh.
damage first, and then I rolled that natural
Ooh,
one.
natural one. Natural
How are-
one.
How are you gonna punish my boy, my sweet son?
That is a good question, actually.
How are you- How are you gonna punish my good boy son without punishing me? consequentially.
Hey, Augustine.
Yeah, what's up?
You are now embraced by a very large bear.
Oh, hi!
He gives you a nice... It's not a tight hug when he realizes it's Augustine, but he does give you a hug.
You are being
Hell yeah.
gripped. You are being gripped by the bear.
Hell yeah, Augustine feels better.
He gives you a nice, comfortable hug. Emotionally, you're feeling much better.
Emotionally, you've healed.
If we were using stress mechanics, you would take negative stress for this.
Hell yeah. Thankfully we're not, because I don't know how that works.
He just makes, like, some sort of, like, rumbling bear noise as he looks at the cultists threateningly.
Okay. So, up next after the bear, Iris, that would be you. You are up after Hellion.
I am gonna move forward my very, very fast pace. 20 feet.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna take out my crossbow. And I'm gonna try to shoot the kobold in the middle who's doing all the
You can shoot the knoll in the middle that you had.
the knoll in the middle that's trying to do all that
Okay.
really bad stuff, I assume.
You don't know. You have no idea what this
Naughty.
ritual is.
Well,
You do know there's just blood everywhere, but you don't know what the ritual is.
Well, I've never been much of a thinker type anyway, so
They're not very hygienic, so that's reason enough to kill them.
So
Yeah.
that just hits. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll damage. And I will roll to see if his spell fails.
he's hurting. Oh, he's hurting from that. That one, he's hurting from that. Oh yeah.
So he does not fail.
Yeah.
He takes a single point of damage, looks back at you and goes, "Do not interfere."
I'll interfere where I please. Now you put down that book in the blood and we can talk, but otherwise, you're getting another one.
Okay, and next up is Clippy Clop.
Flippy clop.
Clippy Clop did just get shanked by the cultist to Clippy Clop's left.
So Clippy Clop's gonna go up straight to his face and be like, "Oh, you want some too?" And Clippy Clop's gonna try to bite him because this is personal now.
Okay. That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, you're getting nibbled on. Never mind.
Yeah, he gets a little nibble.
He's gonna start teething. It's gonna start teething on him.
I don't know if you've ever been bitten by a horse. That shit hurts.
Should hurt way worse, I feel like.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean that was just it was a warning nip with just the front of the teeth. Still hurts
Yeah.
like a bitch.
You stab me again and we'll have issues.
Up
He's
next
saying.
is Augustine. You're done
What's
cuddling
up?
the bear. What do you do next?
So I'm not sure how attack of opportunities work in this edition, but can I move here freely?
That's 5 feet, so yeah, absolutely. I'm just moving the cultist where he's in the center of the square. But yeah, you can move there without invoking attack of opportunity. It's 5 feet.
Awesome.
However, you are now
I think
being
that's
flanked.
going to be the plan. That's okay. We're gonna interrupt whatever this guy's doing. Can I just take his book?
So you can try. You can
From
certainly
years
try.
of practicing stealing money and lunchboxes, she's gonna try to steal the book.
Okay. So as you do, roll save against spell.
You got it. Da, 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 da.
Ooh.
0 successes.
Okay, so you take 3 points of electric damage as you touch the book,
Ah,
and you are unable to pick it up.
familiar. That was a familiar feeling of being just flat damaged by random things I'm biting. Yeah, alright. Failing that, gonna try to stab the one in charge of the spell.
Okay,
to
go
try to
ahead and
disrupt
roll an attack
concentration,
roll.
perhaps. You got it. Chop. There we go. It actually posted right that time. 18?
Yeah, 18 will hit, and I will roll for
3
concentration.
damage.
He fumbles the spell. However, you see the circle begin to glow, and something begin to come through. If he is not killed by next turn, he can reinitiate the spell and fully summon the creature.
Whatever the fuck he's currently summoning.
Oh. Well,
Okay, up next, I believe, are the cultists. Let me double check, though. So, Huffy, Flippy Claw, cultists. Yep. Okay, so one cultist is going to try and attack the bear.
Sure.
Because, fuck, that's a giant bear.
It sure is a bear, bud.
That's a 4.
misses.
That does not hit.
Misses the bear.
The cultist that was interrupted is going to cast Thunder Wave. So I need Huffy. I'm gonna roll for the cultist, and Hellion to make a save versus spell.
I know I can knock Hellion down, so I don't even know why you're bothering to try. But like,
Hellion and
Yeah, I think it's knocking back.
yeah, Hellion and Huffy are both knocked back 10 feet.
he knocks into me. The fuck?
Yep.
5, 10, like right here.
Yes, and both of you take 1 point of damage, and this cultist is also knocked back 10 feet, and takes 1 point of damage.
I'll let you decide where Augustine ends up landing.
10 feet straight back.
Cool. Well, back is not straight, because it's about where this dude is, who's on an alternate grid. So there isn't really a straight back. It's just.
Well, it's straight back from where you were. So you were here. So he just knocks you 10 feet straight toward the wall, essentially.
Sounds like a chump.
And you take 1 point of thunder damage. And then up next, after the cultists, is Mina.
I would like. Okay, let me see how close I have to be to set this shit off. Okay. Within 10 feet. I'm getting very close to this man. Oh god, actually, I'd have to do some fucking maneuvers to get that within 10 feet.
Yeah, you're a very large person, so you have you have to maneuver around smaller buildings.
This is not news to me. This is my life story. I'm just walking up beside him. So, call poltergeist, yes. Let me show you what it does, and
Yes,
I'll tell you the
please.
thing that I want to achieve with it. If it's not possible, I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
So my intention is clean and mend. And I look at the blood on the floor. What if I just put a poltergeist there and told him to start cleaning up the blood on the floor? Would
Okay.
that work?
So it would clean the blood around the altar, would not clean the summoning circle, because technically the blood that was there has been burned away. That's just pure magic energy now.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, well, it can run and fetch things. Could it fetch this stupid book away from this guy?
It can try.
Okay.
It can certainly try.
I'm weighing the chances of that actually working and being very funny, and this guy having a very embarrassing situation happen to him,
Mm-hmm.
or just like, can I attack his book instead of him?
You can attack the book, yeah.
Because I'm assuming that's where he's casting the spell from.
Reasonable assumption.
But yeah, you can attack the book.
Does a 13 hit the book?
No, actually it doesn't. Roll save against spell.
Fuck, dude. You know, I'm like, wow, I really should have just attacked the cultist, but I'm like, what if I just destroy the book up? Serious?
You take 3 points of electric damage.
That's fine. I am very big. These things are very small. It is very difficult for me.
Next up is Hellion.
Okay, Hellion is a smart little guy, but also Hellion is attack. Is maim and harm.
Yeah, Hellion is maim and harm. That is true.
Well, maim, harm, also see. So, does a 20 hit the cultist?
A 20 will hit the cultist. Yeah, roll damage.
Only 3.
Yeah, so the cultist only is barely grazed by
It's a hug. It's a hug. I'm picking
Oh,
him
okay,
up
yeah.
off
So
the
he
ground.
is not only being crushed, he is grappled, so he cannot move. Yeah,
Cool. I don't think I can. I think he only has like one action.
yeah, he has one action.
He just like growls very menacingly at the guy he's now holding in his arms.
Iris, you are up next.
Yippee!
And then Clippy Clop.
I'm
Actually-
gonna, as I've promised, I'm gonna shoot the scythe.
The other cultist?
The cultist again. Yeah.
Okay.
The one with Clippy Clop's fighting?
No, the one with the book. Clippy Clop
Okay.
got it.
Yeah, it's okay. Hellion will hold him so you can see him. Just make any amount of noise and he'll look over at you, holding this man. Do not shoot my
Yeah.
bear and roll a natural 1.
Don't.
Don't do it.
All right.
Now you want to roll.
All right there, bear buddy. You line him up and I'll knock him down there, okay?
Does a 12 hit the guy?
No, but what's your bear's AC?
14.
Okay, so it doesn't hit either of them.
The bear looks at you with a raised eyebrow, as if that's it.
Buddy, I think I'm still. Oh, can I move?
Little inebriated. Yeah, you can move.
Oh, I think I'm still a bit done in.
He just groans at you, in the way that bears do.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
This guy's probably just like thrashing at his arms.
No, at this point, so he failed his morale check when he was grabbed by a bear and bitten by a horse. He is.
The book
He's,
guy?
no,
No, I get the book guy.
Oh, the book guy is completely ignoring anything else that's going on and
Yeah, I
focused on
tried
the
to
book.
shoot the book.
He is being held, so I'm not sure how much booking he's able to do currently.
Oh, the book guy's being held? Okay.
Yeah!
So I
that's
thought
what
it was the
meant.
other guy.
No.
Oh,
that was,
Clippy Clops.
It was the book guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, Clippy Clop's turn.
Clippy Clopster. I mean, you gotta know what Clippy Clop's gonna do. He's still gonna try to bite that other one.
Okay, go ahead. Because he did still fail his morale check. He is gonna try and run away next turn.
He's being fucking demoralized by a fucking horse.
Yeah, by a
Oh.
miniature horse.
Clippy
14,
Clop strong.
14 will hit his AC.
Clippy Clop strong. Clippy
Also-
Clop takes a stomp.
Yeah, Clippy Clop takes a fucking chunk out of this dude's shoulder.
Oh, so the book guy took 3 damage with his poor spine.
The book guy gets out of the select, but he has to be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Okay, so after that is Augustine.
Huzzah.
I would love to say that Clippy Clop knows morale, but he definitely does not know morale.
No.
So one of these is grappled. Which one?
The one
the
that's up
guy-
by the altar.
The book.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
We
put
want
a
to kill
little
that
symbol.
one really quickly, right?
The
Yes.
book. Reading is
Okay, I'm gonna try
bad.
to do if I can. I'd like to spear him.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack. And give it a +3
yeah.
because he's grappled. Yep, that'll hit.
18
Go ahead and
then.
roll damage.
Does this also get a +3?
No. So
Cool. Then just 6.
that is 6 points of damage. And that, I believe,
Wow.
I believe, rolls down to the cultist's turn.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
And he did not die. He
Man,
is grappled, but that does not incapacitate him. It just makes him not be able to move, like from the spot he's in.
Man, I did the best that I could in the situation I put myself into.
And so
Honestly, you're doing great.
he is going to finish his ritual by refocusing on the book, and he says, "Come forth, blighted one," as a
Oh.
creature of pure like vine and
Damn.
yeah.
Finally, some worthy opponents.
He is slightly larger than you.
Yeah, let's go.
And then the other two cultists failed their morale checks and are running the fuck away. Roll an attack of opportunity for Clip Clop.
Clip
Flippy
clop,
clop.
fuck 'em up. Fuck 'em up.
He's gonna go in for that kick. For the Godzilla kick.
That does not
No.
hit. He ducks under the Godzilla kick and fucking bolts.
Clippy Clop's gonna give him like a pissed off you get back here.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah.
Fucking, but yeah, they bolt the fuck out the door and disappear into the forest, leaving the rest of you to face this monster who reaches forward and like tendrils kind of sink into the cultist as the vine blight absorbs the cultist's life force, and the cultist is now a corpse in the arms of the bear.
In
Oh.
the eyes.
The bear just sitting there watching this happen.
Yeah, the bear just sees him like just straight up die, and now you
think-
are facing the vine blight.
This is the second thing that has died in his proximity today.
I know
Sorry.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday, yeah. This is the second thing that has died within his grasp.
After the cultists and the vine blight, because I'm not gonna make the vine blight attack you immediately, is Mina with Hellion on deck.
Alright. This is a problem. I think we have a problem on our hands.
It has a red health bar. It's
Nah.
probably a problem.
It's definitely.
Nah, we can't actually see the health bar.
No, we don't know what a problem is. I don't know what a problem is. I've never had a problem. I should have taken more damage spells. Are there any heat sources by me?
That's a big red bar.
No.
There are no heat sources. Okay, very cool.
The candles around you aren't lit, but there are candles in the room.
Okay, but they're not actively heat sourcing.
Yeah, no, not yet. Not right this second.
To cast spell.
Okay. And it needs to roll a save versus paralysis. So I will do that.
I'll roll you your single d4 of damage.
Go ahead and roll me the d6.
D4. Oh, D6. Yeah, shit. Yeah. Fuck, shit, yeah.
So
4.
he is paralyzed for 4 rounds.
Nice.
So you can wail on him for 4 rounds of combat.
I just, like, I don't know, like, hold my scythe in front of me, casting the spell, and now he can't move.
Yeah, he cannot
Idiot.
move. He cannot move, and he cannot attack you for right now.
The scythe is a little cold in my hands, but this is fine. We're fine. We're great. That's all I can do, personally.
It is Hellion's turn.
Okay, he's gonna drop the corpse.
Yeah, I assumed he, like, tossed it to the side.
I don't know how, I think he feels very conflicted about killing, things. He's not a killing guy.
He's a bear, so he has probably killed shit before.
Yeah, but I like to eat and live.
Yeah, probably not, like, people.
This is a new territory for him personally.
Yeah. Well, he didn't kill that person.
Natural
The
20
Vine Blight
on
did.
a
Yeah, that'll
two
hit.
quads.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
He's
And
swiping
then-
real hard.
Okay, so what is the okay, so that's what's 9 plus 12?
I got this. No, don't help me. I got this.
21.
Was 9 plus 10.
Was 9 plus 10.
It'll get you to the big answer you look for.
Wait, sorry. I've lost the original question.
You did 21 points of
21.
damage.
Jesus Christ.
Crits are fucking massive, yo.
Just, like, taking the biggest swings of his entire life.
He's had it up to here with vines.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, basically.
And they're
After
also, like, it's also an active threat to his person, who's literally right here.
yeah, so next is Iris with Clippy Clop on deck, because this thing is paralyzed and cannot attack.
Clippy Clop's gonna run up and hit him with a flying dropkick.
Okay, and is that rounds or is that turns? 1d6 rounds. Holy shit, that's strong.
Yeah, I think your thing's dead. I think your big boss is kind of
No.
dead.
No, it says furthermore, the creature must save versus paralysis or suffer -1 melee hit and damage rolls for 1d6 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So he's only paralyzed for 2 rounds.
Okay.
He still might be dead in 2 rounds when he gets hit with this. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's the
When he gets hit
damage.
with this kick, though.
With this drop kick, yeah. Okay. So you hit him with the drop kick, and does another pretty decent chunk of damage.
Clippy Clop. You're doing so well. You're gonna eat all the carrots and sugar cubes after this.
Okay. Iris, did your character take their turn? Because it was their turn and then Clippy Clop.
I thought Clippy Clop
No.
was.
You didn't.
Clippy Clop is the like top of the round. So it was
Oh.
it goes you at the you last, then Clippy Clop first.
Oh. Well, I'll just move up my 4 spaces here really quick. And I'm gonna shoot it
Okay.
with another arrow because I cannot melee it. Take this, you overgrown sack of weeds.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Also, if anyone wants to get close to the thing,
How
Rating
would
or
you like-
something, bud.
How would you like to describe yourself killing this monster?
She's gonna take aim. She's gonna say that line, and she's gonna try to just shoot for like, I guess if there's like a center mass on this.
It's got like a bark-shaped humanoid torso with 2
Yeah.
arms and 2 legs and a head. Yeah.
Sorry,
she's
did you
gonna-
say bark.
Yeah. She's
Ignore me,
gonna
sorry.
take aim for the bark-shaped head, and she's gonna try to put the arrow through it.
You put it right between the eyes, and it pins the mask-like face to the wall behind the body as the body falls into like twigs and leaves and like underbrush as this vine creature dies. You have officially destroyed the vine blight. Good job.
Technically right. Technically right. Because of the turn order, wouldn't technically Clippy Clop be the one to kill the vine creature?
So I'm gonna let it be your character because that was cooler.
True. Well, you don't want the horse to just drop kick the head to the wall.
Yeah.
Just off the vine. Yeah, no, that was cooler though.
Yeah, you're able to just like shoot your horse moves in, kicks the fucking thing, you shoot it at the same time, and yeah, you're able to do that. And you see the arcane energy disappear from the book that was in front of that is now in front of the pile of dead leaves and vines.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Can I see the spirit of like the book guy?
Yeah, the Knoll cultist is kind of sitting there. You see him for a brief second as the demon that was inside the vine blight reaches forward, grabs his soul, and pulls it to the 9 hells.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't worth it, but fuck, you already fucking gone.
Yeah, no, obviously not. Selling his soul to a demon, not worth it.
So, okay, so...
Turns out.
Little did you know.
Children are not here, which means...
Not that you can visibly see, but you do see blood everywhere. So...
Yeah, we're also looking for, like, kidnapped people, or is it just straight up actually kids that got napped?
It's... So, there has been a strange yet alluring voice calling young men and children into the forest, and the children disappear for a few days and come back, but typically anyone above the age of, like, 14 doesn't come back.
Oh no. They found the hot single MILF in their area.
While I've been here in this particular area, were there any descriptions of people who had gone missing and hadn't come back?
Not in particular on the thing, mostly because Belle is unprepared. But you specifically, when entering the Forest of Albion, have seen a couple of spirits. One of them seems to hide within the, like, underbrush. It very obviously is a child spirit, but instead of being the, like, astral force ghost blue that most things are, this is a deep green spirit that hides within the leaves. The other one is a tall man in deep green armor that rides upon a mighty steed with black fur and a green mane.
Huh. A good thing to keep an eye out for, I guess. Are we heading back out to further investigate, I guess?
Are you going to, so the book, like I said, before you leave the church itself, do you investigate the church and what's left over? Because the book no longer has arcane power.
Yeah, well, I'll give it a look around. I'll give it a look-see.
Also, the Vine Blight's head is the only piece of it that is still intact, and it looks like a mask.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hellian's rolling first, I'm rolling second.
So, I will say that while you don't find anything in particular interesting above, outside of the obvious, you don't seem to see any spirits of children, or any of the, like, young men that seem to have gone missing. They did very specifically say it was young men that went missing. The women of the village do not seem to have been affected.
Mm-hmm. Weird.
Yeah, like that was a very like major thing on the bill was women are not affected by this particular women and non-binary individuals. Like it is specifically like male identifying people because like there were even some that were not assigned male at birth that were lured into the woods, essentially.
You're taking the trans masks. No.
Kind male at alluring voice. Is there anything in the book particularly besides like?
So the book seems to be a history of magic within the Forest of Albion. Inside of it are a few things. One of them being the spirit of the Blight Lord, which you have just slain, and a way to summon it into a corporeal form, which was the spell that was cast just recently.
Does
Does
it talk about the mask or?
So it would tell you that the Mask of the Blight Lord essentially is a magical artifact that can be used to communicate with and see fey creatures within the Forest of Albion.
Useful.
I think if that mask, I would explain it that the mask helps you see fey folk if that's your thing to look into.
I mean, you being the medium and all, I mean, you'd probably be better for, you know.
So you want me to pick that thing up and use it then? Is that what you're implying?
Yeah. I certainly don't know enough about no magic to do it. I just shoot people. And of course, Clippy Clop here.
I look at Augustine, or the vaguely Augustine shimmering shape.
Hi.
With
Why
it-
am I shimmering?
Because the only thing that that Void's character can see is what part of your spirit is connected to the astral plane until after you die, and once you die, then Void's character can see what you actually look like.
So, how does that? How do I like? I don't know. Whatever.
No,
You might.
no,
I don't know.
It was sorry.
So the question is
I
does
don't know.
Augustine want the Mask of the Blight Lord?
What's it do?
It
So
lets you
it
see and communicate with the fae folk
Yep.
around here.
it allows you to see
Sure, that
into
sounds
dusk.
cool. Sounds pretty neat. I'd be down for that. That sounds cool.
Sure. Let Augustine have it.
Is the Blight Lord mask going to become a chew toy?
Yeah, probably.
So when
You're just gonna be chewing on it,
when
and the
you-
Fey folk are just gonna be there.
Do you attempt to put it on?
I mean, it's for communication purposes. So, like, can I? Hold on. You said for Fae. There's not really any here, are there?
You don't
No,
know.
it's for
It
Fae.
is- It is.
It's for Fey in
it-
the Forest of Albion. We are in the
it-
Forest of Albion.
Yeah, it allows you to see the Fey folk who
Oh,
hide in the Forest of
yeah.
Albion.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Yeah, let's see them.
So as
You're gonna
you
Jim Carrey
as
yourself.
you put the mask on, you two see Augustine disappear.
Oh no.
Augustine, you also do not see your companions around you.
Hmm.
You are now in a almost like everything around you has a sepia tone to it. The land around you is a perfect mirror of the world you were just in. The Mask of the Blight Lord is not there, neither is the body of the Blight Lord. Your friends are not around. However, you are surrounded by what appear to be drow elves who are looking around this altar as if something was supposed to happen but didn't. And then they look back and see you and go, "Are you a dog?"
Yes, I mean bark.
Fascinating. Do
Who
you
are
know?
you?
One of them kind of steps forward, and she's a tall woman in a emerald green dress. She's got a pair of like low cut glasses, like the ones that kind of like don't have a rim on the top but have a rim on the bottom and sides. And she'll kind of look you up and down and go, "My name is Professor Elise Delacan. I am from the University of Dusk. Who are you?"
You kind of got it in one. I'm just a dog. Like, what were you expecting to show up? Is more, I guess, a better question.
She will. So the mask is now in your hand. It's not on your face anymore. And she will gesture to the mask.
You were waiting for the mask?
The being that was attached to that mask, yes. We were going to kill it and take the mask.
Well, luckily for you, it's already dead.
Are you going to give us that mask so that we can transfer to the prime plane?
Her tail wags as they say, like, you're gonna give it?
And she kind of, and she did it. She said it in a very specifically like she's speaking to a dog.
Yeah, cool.
You can give it to me.
She's gonna try running around the room, try to see if any of them can try to catch her, but she's really fast.
You can try.
Sure, she's got 60 foot if it's with the leaping, or 46 if it's just on foot.
So you get about 30 feet in one direction before the professor just appears in front of you using the blink spell.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, sure, you could come along. I'm not gonna let you keep this cool thing, but you can come. You can come with.
You're going to need to give me the mask. And you see the others begin to surround you. What do you do?
She puts on the mask.
You appear back in the prime material plane before you hear the professor go, "No, fuck!"
That's what they get. There was a Persephone in there.
Oh.
You guys see Augustine appear again.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Thank you. There is a Persephone in there.
There's a who now?
A Persephone.
A Persephone.
A Persephone. She could blink and stuff like a normal person could.
A professor?
Yeah, sure. Persephone.
Yeah, this is too fucking weird for me. I'm just.
Shit, fucking the dwarf just exasperated.
I'm gonna go get my crossbow bolts.
Roll a d10. Because you didn't actually collect the crossbow bolts last time.
I remember. I fired, I think, 2 last time.
2 last time, and how many this time?
3 this time.
Okay, so you're able to. I'll let you collect the 5 back. Yeah. Does
Do I need to roll?
No, because you remember the exact amount. So Mina, do you press forward for the information, and or attempt to put the mask on?
You know what? Call me a curious bitch. I'll put it on.
Augustine,
You're a curious bitch.
Augustine, do you allow?
Augustine, if you let me see that, Augustine, if you let me see that, you can play with the bear.
What? She'll like take a step away. Like, you want this? You want this? What? You want this?
Do you want to play with the bear? Do you want to play with Hellion?
Of course, obviously. Hellion's awesome.
Okay. Can I have the mask?
Wow, you want a piece of Persephone?
I want to talk to him. I want to see what's up.
Okay, they want the mask, so like, if you give them the mask, we're not gonna have a mask anymore. Our way home.
We can just walk back to the house. We can just walk back to town.
Like, I don't know where I went when I put on the mask, but it wasn't here.
Well, I'll talk to them and I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, if you're sure. She'll hand over the mask.
I
Okay.
imagine as soon as the mask is out of her hand, it's like right for the bear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I'll put it on.
Okay. So something changes for you. For the first time, you can't see spirits anymore, and you are no longer blind.
Holy shit! I can see again.
You see surrounding you a group of drow, but what you also feel is the mask is still on you. Unlike
Oh, this is
unlike
great.
unlike with Augustine, where the mask was just in her hand, the mask is now attached to your face.
Oh, this is great. This is definitely not
And you
weird
see
at all.
the drow in front of you kind of looks you up and down like she was expecting the dog, and everyone takes a step back as a giant appears in the room.
I just crossed my arms.
Who are you, and where did the dog go?
Who are you? Why do you want to know?
I am a professor with the with the College of Dusk. What may I have your name?
No.
I see. So Sigurd's folk aren't as easy to fool as they used to be, I assume. There are so many superstitions about the Fae in your people's folklore. Like, you don't make deals with the Fae, you don't talk to the Fae, you don't trust the Fae. They are bad news.
Yeah, I imagine like she's like their body language stiffens like a whole lot.
Especially
and,
if they call the realm dusk. Like, most Fae will not call it dusk. Those who acknowledge what their powers can do are the only ones that call that realm dusk.
I like to imagine like as they keep talking and like, can I have your name? I imagine like initially it was like a sort of relaxed disposition, but now like I think Mina's like risen to like her essentially her full height, not slouching or anything, and is visibly on guard.
On guard.
Okay. So you see the professor kind of like try and take a step forward toward you. I assure you, I mean you no harm.
I'm so sure. What do you want this for?
So that I can go to the prime material plane, that's all.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something that I lost there. And I need to recover it.
What is it?
That is none of your business.
It's none of my business, but I should definitely give you this thing.
You definitely
so you can go
should
to
give me the mask.
I should definitely give you this thing because you want to go to the prime material plane for a thing that I don't know if you're even going to get.
Why would I not retrieve it? You may not know what it is, but it's very important to me.
I mean, this could just be a lie to get over here.
Why else would I leave my realm of dusk to go to your realm if I didn't have a reason?
It seems like you're not the person holding the power here.
Oh, I have plenty of power, darling.
But
Now
I
give
have
me
the thing you
mask.
want.
Before
I don't think I
make
will.
you give me the mask.
Oh, I think she looks like she's considering for a second. What will you do for me? So that, and I think she like stops like mid-sentence, puts her hand up. Aside from, oh, I won't kill you or I won't harm you, what I get from this if I give you the mask?
Darling, you're not in the position to make deals. And you kind of see around you the drow are beginning to pull their weapons.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
You seem to have mistaken me. I am not an archfey who makes deals. I'm one that gets what I want when I want it. You now do have the ability to use the mask to go back and forth. Should you want to go back to the prime plane, you just remove the mask.
I
want.
No, I'm not giving it to you, baby. I think
I'll take it.
I think they act like they're really thinking on it and let them think, ooh, we've almost got you, and just takes it off. And just like goes back to the prime plane.
So what'd you see there?
All of you feel the building you're in rumble slightly as Mina returns. And Mina, you can feel somewhere there's a very angry Archfey. And you hear a giggle from within the forest.
Oh,
was that me?
So who'd you go and piss off?
Don't worry about it. I think she just puts the mask in her bag.
No. Give it to me. I want to see who of you've pissed off
No.
now. I used to be an
Persephone.
excellent trader.
It's like I
don't-
told you, it's a Persephone.
I don't think you want to go there and talk to them.
I think I do.
I think you're not getting this. So
I want to steal the mask.
I hold it way above Gilda, so that she could never possibly reach it.
I want to steal the mask and have character development.
You're
Okay,
not.
So what I
God.
will allow you to do is roll a pickpocket check against just go ahead and roll me a pickpocket check.
I'm holding this thing so high in the
No.
air.
I want it. I have
No,
choice words, but they're good words.
they're gonna. They will
No, they're-
probably try to kill you.
Tried to kill you.
Nope.
These bees.
Look, we have a job to do. We can mess with this later, maybe. I put it in my bag and I start heading out.
Everyone else had turn with the mask.
I encourage letting the dwarf see the mask.
Why? So they have another chance to try to steal it?
Maybe, but
Uh-huh.
also maybe not.
Uh-huh.
Look, I have a great plan. It's a great plan.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna go see if we can find their object that they want and then give it to them.
Well, he wouldn't tell me what he was looking for.
She.
But
that's
you
what
didn't
happened.
ask him if
I-
we could get it for him.
She.
Well,
The professor
You
is
just
a
got a
woman.
real.
sorry. Do you wanna try?
Yeah.
All right. Listen, look. I think Mina like bends down a little bit, not in like a disrespectful way, but like to make eye to eye contact, in the way that they think they're making eye to eye contact.
Okay. It looks like Mina is looking straight through you.
Listen. I think I'm looking you in the eyes, but I don't know if I am. But listen, when you get over there, if they say, "Can I have your name?" No, they cannot have your name. Do not make any deals with them. None of that, right?
Yeah.
You promise me? Promise me no deals, no names, no nothing,
All right.
I give her the mask.
I
Okay.
put on the mask.
Okay. As you put on the mask, because you are a dwarf and dwarves have a weird relationship with magic.
Exactly.
For a moment, the mask teleports you to dusk, and you hear, what the fuck? Before you are immediately teleported back, and you hear a voice from the mask going, error 404, not compatible.
And how'd it go?
Our thing doesn't work. I throw it on the ground.
I pick it up and I put it in my bag.
Rumph.
How hard do you throw it?
That is a
very hard.
good question.
Hangy hard.
Make a strength check. So 1d20 plus strength.
Oh
I
my
want-
god.
I wanted to go over there.
I'm about to have a very angry archfey that's like, okay, so it broke, and now you pissed me off.
You don't know
pissed
what had
off
happened
the
if this breaks.
Archfey.
You don't know.
Maybe
what'll happen if
dusk
this
spills
breaks.
into reality.
Yeah, maybe. That would not be a
Yippee.
good
Oh, there
thing.
goes gravity.
That wouldn't be a good thing.
Mom's
Just so you're
spaghetti.
aware.
Okay,
I was
How do I
thinking
do
more
this?
enemies.
Roll a d20 and add
Plus
your
one.
strength modifier. Yeah.
what if I hit a nat 20?
Then it will shatter and bad shit will happen.
Oh, but
I just wanna. This character is gonna make so many enemies. It's ridiculous.
Just apocalypse time. Yeah.
Arnhem Dung,
Apocalypse time.
darn shoddy craftsmanship. Yeet. Damn it.
Okay.
Idea for a
So
crack.
you hear the it skitter across the thing, and you hear, "Hey, that's not nice."
Can I have Hellion get it?
Yeah, you can, but you do hear a small voice go,
So
"Hey,
that's nice.
that's not nice," and it's like
Gilda-
it's like ethereal from the entire room.
Can I see anything?
Not currently.
Gilda, apologize.
I suppose you're right. It's not exactly a fair assumption. Not everybody can be as talented a craftsman as a dwarf.
Well, I
No,
mean,
that-
that's kind of all your people have is crafting. So
Ooh.
Your
Uh,
people. So I suppose you're not a dwarf yourself then? Hmm?
no, I'm an archfey.
Oh.
Are you
Uh,
the professor lady?
Oh no, she's a bitch.
I pissed her off.
Good, she deserves it. I banished her from the prime plane for a reason.
Oh, she said, "Oh, I need to find something." Won't tell me what the thing is, then gets pissy that I won't give it back to her.
You should come deeper into the forest.
Oh hell
That
no.
was-
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh, but she said it's so hot.
Don't follow the webbing just yet. I
No,
think-
no, no.
I think I know what you're looking for. But go the opposite way of the webbing, and we'll talk.
Mm. Well,
Uh,
seeing as I did not get to go make angry words with Professor, Linda's gonna go the opposite way of the webbing.
Alright, let's go that way, I guess. I also.
Do I have that? Do I
um,
have that battle map set up yet?
Do you have it ready?
Yippee!
I might have to recycle one from when I was using my old map program, but yes, I do have one similar.
I think I will put. I think I'm gonna put the mask, like, in my bag.
A mask on the bear.
No.
Let the bear go over there, swipe at the archfey.
I mean, honestly, if you want, I'll just take it. I won't
Nah,
do
it's-
nothing with it.
It's okay.
wanna bite
I can keep a hold of it. I'll start a collection of weird things I found on an adventure.
Okay.
Weird things that will collect dust in my bag forever. New map.
Yes, one moment. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yippee!
So
My
I will
golden
have this
aim
map
is
set up.
speed.
I will have the map set
Very
up
abrasive.
on the next stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Theater of Mind for right now. And we're gonna come back over here to the table. So I'm assuming you guys all follow kind of the path out away from the webbing. So you have to kind of follow the webbing at first, but at the end of the road there's a fork, and one way there's a shit ton of webbing, and on the other side there isn't.
Mhm.
And if you go that way, it leads you to a small, what appears to be a lake.
I have
Surrounded.
a question.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, is it the
Could-
Lady of the Lake?
Alfie, you were asking a question?
Could Augustine have taken like the arm of this thing as a stick?
Oh, absolutely. There were tons of sticks left over.
Cool. Should be holding one as we go.
Okay.
Imagine tail wagging as she gets the stick.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, you
So proud of
find
her.
your way to a small lake, kind of. It's a deep lake that within the center of the lake is what appears to be not really a tomb, but like a slab of concrete that is carved intricately to look like a bed, and on the concrete slab is a skeleton in pristine armor. This beautiful set of dragon scale armor, and it's a male corpse holding a blade to his chest.
What does
Like,
it look like?
He's
from-
impaled himself with
No,
it,
like
or...
have you ever seen a Viking funeral, essentially, or like
Mhm,
Aragorn's tomb? Yeah, it's
I would like
it's like an ancient king's tomb,
Hmm.
but in the center of this lake, as if floating on the lake.
Is it any different for me, or is it still just?
In the center of the lake for you sit a man and a woman, and the woman is shimmering green, and the male spirit is a glistening gold color.
That's new.
And you see the female figure kind of walk up, and as they appear to as they approach, both Augustine and Gilda can now also see a feminine figure, elven-looking woman, long, shimmering red hair, and her eyes are like that of a snake or a dragon.
Oh.
And she will smile gently and go, "Welcome, all three of you. I assume you can see me well, yes? Medium?"
Yes, I can see you.
Good.
I have a request while this person is talking to us.
Yes?
Can Augustine just like quietly take the femur of the skeleton that's been sitting there?
So it's in the center of a lake.
Where are we?
You are on the edge of the lake, essentially. And the grave is essentially in the center of this body of water.
Well, then she sees it and she's excited, but she can't reach it yet.
She goes, "Thank you for trusting me. I know that the Barrow folk specifically have many, many legends of our people."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as trusting you, but I mean, we're here, so...
You trusted me enough to follow my voice deeper into a forest that's covered with evil ancient vines, so... You trusted me enough.
Hey, how can a vine be evil?
When they're
joke's
infested
on you.
by evil spirits.
Well, you see, the thing about that is,
Oh my god.
I didn't know about the vines.
One thing that you will notice around you is in this area, the trees aren't gnarled and mangled like they are in the rest of the forest. They're lush and pristine.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
No, Mistress Dwarf, I believe you didn't know. Many people do not know about the Forest of Albion, or what is contained here.
By contained, do you mean some kind of a... like, something other than that, knight friend there, yours, or... like, whoa,
King.
what are we working with?
He was a
Oh,
king.
king! Oh. Who was he?
His name was Arthur.
I've heard of him.
Oh, King Arthur.
He was not the King Arthur. He is Lord Arthur V, the great grandson of the Arthur of which you're thinking of. The Arthur that you're thinking of is entombed underneath the throne of King Felmore. him, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, oh yeah, no, he's entombed,
Oh, yeah.
which would imply he was buried. I think it just like makes me just like side eye a little bit, but doesn't say anything.
Arthur cannot enter Elysium, dear Barrowfolk.
Elysium?
It's a reflex when I hear about that.
He
It-
is unable to enter.
Mm. It's a
For Arth-
reflex.
I understand. Your people are the only ones who usually still practice the true methods.
Hey, Miss Lady.
Yes, pretty dog.
Is the water also full of evil spirits?
No, the water is fine. Please do
Awesome.
not steal the king's bones.
What? Why would you think I want to do that?
Well, for one,
While she's trying to think of how to explain, she's gonna get in and start doggy paddling towards the center.
you see as you approach, the king kind of sits up and goes, "Is that a dog?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is like the skeleton sits up, looks at you and goes, "Is that a dog?"
Augustine's gonna try to chase him.
He like
Augustine.
he's just like, "Ah, shit, I can't move. This is a 5x5 platform. Fuck."
He's gonna have to hit the dodge, the weave.
He's like having to juke Augustine on this
Yep.
tiny little platform.
It's very good.
No, stop! Hey, no! You can't have that. That's my femur. I need it.
Yeah, that's him. That's no, please stop it. Ah, no. He like takes a finger off and throws it.
Ooh, she'll go for it. She'll steal it.
That sounds horrifying as someone who can actually see the guy. It's like take off a finger.
Well, he just takes off the
toss
like
it.
bone. Like his hand in the astral is fine, but he like chucks a bone.
Yeah, that'll get her. She'll go for it.
He's like, "Damn
No
it.
joke. Sorry about your hands.
It's okay. It's not the first Canaan I have sacrificed a bone to." And he'll like hold up that same hand. There are 3 other fingers missing.
You're not gonna have many fingers after if you keep this up.
I know.
Augustine's like really proud, like sitting there with her tag with tail wagging.
And he just kind of like lays back down, puts his sword back to his chest, tries to go back to sleep.
Have a good rest.
Thank
Or
you. And this is weird for you. You've never been able to talk to spirits after the like day or so after they've been dead. This
I
guy's
think-
obviously been dead for a while.
I think Mina's writing on everything about this place is fucking weird. What are the rules anymore?
The lady of the lake will kind of look at you and go, "If you would like to stay for a little while, this place is safe. Rest. Obviously some of you have been hurt. I am no longer allowed, quote unquote. I have been disbarred from healing mortals. So, such is the life of a demigod who is no longer worshipped.
I suppose, yeah.
So, should you wish to heal and recuperate, use my shores as you need. I am going to return to the lake. I do sense, however, that the 3 of you are going to do great things.
Thanks.
You're a nice lady.
Thank you.
Mina raises her hand as if.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about a necromancer doing shady shit around here, would you?
Do you mean the man who's employed, the sirens to coax men into the forest to turn them into a skeletal army?
That would be it, yes.
No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Glinda's gonna
He
He
reply.
absolutely is not in the direction
Glinda-
I told you not to go. He couldn't be.
Oh no,
But
we
this gonna-
definitely. Good, babe.
Glinda's gonna reply. Glinda's gonna reply. Well, if you find anything out about him and you find where he is, let us know because we're gonna kick his ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe you, little dwarf. Absolutely.
Oh, don't worry. I have plans when he's dead.
Now, I will tell you that some people would say that vengeance is never the answer. However, I was actively part of how Sigurd died, so
I don't think she says anything. I think they just like are kind of off in their own head about what I'm gonna do to the man who killed my sister when he fucking eats it.
fantastic. I think if you guys are gonna rest on the shores of the Lady of the Lake, that is where we will finish tonight's session because it is 12:30 and we've been playing for about 2.5 hours.
Damn, only 2.5 hours? Damn.
I am not like
Damn.
Cell and run till 6 in the morning. I love Celeste, but like that shit runs forever. And I very much enjoy it.
I love oh no, that guy who did this thing with these people? Wow, I know nothing about that. Absolutely nothing.
If only she knew something about that, we'd be able to find out where he is.
Man,
Yeah,
if only he was in the other way that we didn't go.
Oh,
Yeah,
this isn't like satire, by the way.
I know.
Glinda is fully convinced.
Glinda is fully convinced that that they know nothing.
Yeah.
The Lady of the Lake has no idea.
Oh my! I love my girl so much. My little menace. It's gonna make so many enemies just by the fact that their ego is like. I don't have to do anything. I don't want to. Suck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Pissed off a Fae who can't get to the primal pain. Nothing bad will ever happen because of.
No, absolutely. You totally haven't absolutely pissed off an Archfey. Speaking of, is Cell still streaming?
No, she started streaming and then did. But I do believe, if I'm not. Ah, fuck, I think Paladin Verdon was streaming, but no, he's not.
Yeah. So we're gonna raid Code, just so we have someone to raid.
I can't wait to have very normal dreams.
Oh, absolutely! You're
very-
absolutely gonna have just totally normal dreams, not sleeping on the edge of an Archfey's safe zone, essentially.
I'm gonna have a very normal sleep. Being haunted by my very normal ghost sister.
Oh, your sister didn't come with you. Your ghost sister is not with you currently.
I know, I'm aware. I'm just making that. Wow, there's so many very normal things about me.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been so cool to see if the sister could have possessed the mask, though.
I don't think that would have been a good idea.
You can take it
I
back and
think
see.
it would have been a great idea.
That's always an option.
She would think that was a great idea, but I don't think that would be a great idea.
What are you talking about? We can just,
No.
bim bam boomer.
Respectfully, no. Also, note that Mina did not actually apologize for assuming. I was just like, oh, just a reflex. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and raid Code. Thank you everybody for watching and thank you for joining us for stream. I really appreciate it, and let Code know this is a Paladin raid. I'll do the raid message real quick so you can copy paste.
Love to be rated by Belle.
Uh,
Oh my goodness. Ugh.
For anybody who is subscribed, you can use this raid message. For anyone who is not, you can't. Have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining us. Bye, everybody.
I think that's the most. I think that's the most you've been like, hey, please subscribe. I've ever seen. It's just like, wow, if you're not subscribed, you can't use these emotes.
Yeah, exactly. Bye, everybody.
Bye. It's just waiting for that counter to go down.
I'm hitting the raid now thing, but my computer's being slow. My
Ah,
internet's
there it
being
is.
glitched. Yeah, there it is.
No, I love